What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. Thank you for continuing to roll with me. I just got some quick thoughts that I want to give off my chest because I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to make it on Fight Club tonight. And so I wanted to give my opinion there, but because I'm not sure what time I'm going to get back in tonight, I'm going to go ahead and share it with you guys. Now, this whole Jada Pinkett situation is just totally out of hand. And let me tell you why. It's not just about the fact that she's a modern woman, because we've seen it play out time and time again across the internet on so many different levels, including celebrities like, for example, Tia Mowry, right? But I can't remember, not in recent memory, to this extent, to where I've seen a woman ruin a legend's legacy. I can't think about it from any perspective throughout history since I've been on this earth for 41 years to where I've seen a woman ruin a great man's legacy. I mean, not to this extent. We see it happen locally. We see it happen amongst our friends. We see it happen when it comes to, the news and different reports and stuff like that. We've even seen it happen to, some celebrities like a Jonathan Majors when it comes to a girlfriend that make false accusations or something like that, right? We've seen him be exonerated lately, but he's killed in a court of public opinion and his agents and all of that stepped away from him. We've seen it, from budding stars and stuff like that. But for people that basically we consider legends in whatever respective field that they're in, I'm not sure that we've ever seen it on this level. So this is history being made, and it's being made at the hands of a woman that is completely, in my opinion, out of control. I mean, this woman has just written a tell-all book. And in recent interviews, not only did she have a conversation about the idea that they haven't been together since 2016, cool, which is also a way, in my opinion, for her to exonerate herself from her bad behavior that came along with her rocking out with August Alsina. Awesome. But now she's basically executing on humiliation tactics by talking about the very trauma that Will Smith talked about on The Breakfast Club, as far as him having to compete with Pac, who's passed away, and a woman saying that they were soulmates right after that. I've never seen a man protect a woman and simp out for a woman to this level. I mean, we can even understand it somewhat to an extent when it comes to the fact that she's his wife, but then to throw salt on the wound, and then when you start to replay things in your mind and you have a conversation about the idea that he did slap Chris Rock at the Oscars, and at first we thought it was fake, and I'm still not sure, but we just gonna take it at face value considering that Chris Rock went on tour and absolutely executed on Will Smith and capitalized off of it. And then you see how this thing is playing out today. It's just very, very disturbing, honestly. And it also speaks to the thing that men are talking about on a high level. If it could happen to Will Smith, who's, by all accounts seemed to be a pretty decent guy as far as not being a gangster rapper and all of that in a way that he's cultivated his image, so on and so forth. Who can't it happen to as far as us normal, everyday, regular guys, regardless of what tax bracket you're in? Who can't it happen to? I mean, this man is basically giving her a leg up, opportunities, taking care of her, put her in a great position, and somehow, some way, she still finds a way for her to continue to humiliate this man and put him on public display to be used and abused and to be the poster child for why men should not even get in relationships in the first place unless you're making a power move. Now, I don't understand how it's a power move for him to ever marry Jada Pinkett, but this woman is the mother of his children, and his children is grown, and so I can't understand for the life of me why he has not left yet. That baffles me. I mean, the woman was literally just on a sports podcast with Matt Barnes and the major simp. What was the major simp's name? Steven Jackson. Steven Jackson, I've never really talked about Steven Jackson to the point, and we probably need to bring him to the front of the congregation, because Steven Jackson has been executing on things that has been egregious for a very, very long time, but that's in a completely different conversation. I don't even know how I got derailed on that, because Steven Jackson was one of the biggest supporters of Black Lives Matters, and he continues to in my opinion, be one of the biggest clowns on the internet. But that's just my opinion. We'll get to that at some point, probably, if I remember. But Steven Jackson has always been corny to me. And maybe because I'm a corny dude, I'm a nerd, and I look at the dudes that's trying to be tough as corny. Neither here nor there. But she's on a sports podcast talking to Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes about the fact that Tupac proposed to her while she's still married to Will Smith, might I add. Talking about how Tupac proposed to her while he was in jail, and then continue to post videos on Instagram and talk about soulmates and all of this other type of stuff. Man, I have never seen such humiliation in my life. I mean, this is absolutely, positively disrespectful. And I don't care who you... Listen, there's people who are exes. There's people who are not even in relationships anymore, who've moved on with their lives. He married somebody else, she married somebody else, or he moved on and he got another girlfriend, or she may still be single or whatever, and she will never turn or disrespect on that man. It's people that have moved on in a different relationships that get more respect than Will Smith in his relationship with the woman that he takes care of, with the mother of his children. Crazy. And I don't know what kind of lifestyle that these people are living, and I'm not even going to speculate because, you know, that's just not my thing. I like to deal in reacting to the things that I see being communicated online. And so she's over here sharing in order to get promotion for her book, the same way that Tia Mowry is oversharing with regard to her relationship. We got to react to it. This is what they want. And so we're going to give them what they want, but it's not going to go the way that they think it is. And I think that is disrespectful. She's not going to stop until this man is absolutely positively considered the dirt of the earth. And they doing it selfishly. They don't want to preserve nobody's legacy. And now we're looking at Will more for whether or not he actually should have or could have married her than we are about all of the different iconic movie roles and the transitions that he's made as a businessman when it comes to being able to control his brand, all being completely undone by a modern woman. I'm curious what you guys think. Why do you think that this man continues to hold on to this woman that is completely disrespectful? Now, I was talking to my guy Freezy, obviously, and Freezy was telling me and giving me his insight. And Freezy was saying that Will Smith is basically just such a simp and such a sucker that he can't let her go. I don't believe that to be true. It can't be. I don't know any man that would allow himself to be this disrespected at this level without there being something else at play here. I don't know what it is, and I can only guess, but I'd love to get you guys' thoughts inside of the comments as to why you think this man is continuing to let this woman humiliate him. Is it a bigger play here? Is he in on it? Is it something that she got over him? Did he just love her that much? Why she absolutely is showing a level of hatred of him and a level of disrespect that she's levying against him? I don't know. You guys let me know. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts. Let me know inside of the comments. Make sure you tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. Also, teach Hanley 30% off your first order plus a free gift. I love you. I appreciate you. Let me know in the comments. Make sure you tap in the Fight Club tonight. I'm going to holler at you later. Peace.